To make sculpture, or to make bronze sculpture, it should be more specific, is a long process. Process starts with a mold. And the mold is usually, I prefer silicone. There are two types, urethane and silicone. But the ones that I work with are silicone based, and you put the silicone on top of your piece. After it cures, you put a mother mold on, which is usually with polyester resin that hardens, that's a hard surface and gives it the impression of what the piece is, because the rubber will not hold the integrity of the impression. We have a slurry compound, which is a hybrid concrete, if you will. It spins. It has to suspend in a tub, and you dunk it up to 15 times. You want to have about a 5/8 of an inch thickness on your slurry. Placed in wax in a furnace. In that furnace, the wax dissipates out, and there's a cavity within that piece in the slurry that the bronze will go in. You heat the bronze up to 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit, or 1,200 to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and in turn melt the ingots, which you put in the crucible. Once the crucible is molten, once the bronze is molten, you then take the crucible out of the furnace, and you pour the bronze into the slurry. Eventually, the bronze solidifies, and you break the slurry. Then you have your bronze piece. Once the bronze piece is done, or once you break that slurry apart, you then go to metal chasing. And that process is to get rid of all the chips and the impurities that sometimes crew in with the slurry, and you'll see slurry in the bronze or and impurities that you need to do, as well as you need to now weld pieces together. This piece in particular there were three pieces that we had to weld together. The arms were separate, the legs were separate. We separated part of the leg so that we can make. So then we had to weld those three pieces together. Once they're welded, you have to match all the texture in which the artist does. I like a lot of texture in my, so they match the texture. And once all those are matched and to your liking as an artist, you then do the patina process. This process is done with a torch. I prefer hot patinas. There are two types of patinas, hot or cold. And the hot patina is done with a blowtorch and chemicals. For this, we used ferric nitrate. Ferric nitrate turns things to gold. Or if you have the longer time you're working with a product, the more higher the temperature, the browner it gets. So we work with. I wanted this to be gold, but I wanted it to first go brown, so that we got a higher temperature, more chemicals involved in it. After that, I used a Scotch-Brite and Scotch-Brite down some of the brown so that I could get the gold back in the inlays and up in the top of the crowns of the pieces. And then I could in some of the textures, I can in turn keep the brown underlay and the gold above. After finishing that, we then heat it up again and put wax on top. And this is with Johnson's paste wax. Typically, I use a clear paste wax. You can use a non-clear paste wax, but that Johnson's paste wax, I use a couple layers and put it on, wait till that dries. We get we get another rag, wipe off the excess wax that's hot, wipe that off, wait till it dries again, and then we buff it. And then upon buffing, we then get it ready for installation. And then the install, which is a process. How's that?